What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how you're going to get your free 100K in Series 2. Now it looks like series to series they're going to update the methods in which you actually go about getting your free 100K, but we're going to go over Series 2 right now. A lot of you guys are grinding, trying to figure out ways. How am I going to get these coins? What's going on with this? There has to be a way, and there is. This is just one of the other ways that you can go ahead and get a free 100K from EA Sports. So when you go to MUTMASTER, I want to go ahead and point this out, right? As the series progress, every series, it's going to be worth 100K if you do it during that series. If you wait, if you go back now and try to complete MUTMASTER Series 1, you're going to get 25K, not the original 100. Right here, we're going to be getting the 100K because we're going to be doing it earlier, right? So this is what we're going to have to actually do. We're going to need to earn 200 stars to get the 5K and 5K, because 100 stars is going to give you 5K, 200 stars is going to give you 5K. This is just separate individual parts of it. You have to complete the entire list to get the 100,000 MUT coins, all right? So this cannot consist of stars that you've already previously completed. Some of you guys are reporting to me that you were replaying solos and not getting the stars. That is correct. You have to do new challenges in order to get the stars for this situation right here, okay? So all new challenges. Obviously, if you go 5 each time, that's 40 challenges, right? 40 times 5, 200. So you need 40 challenges with 5 stars a pop. You'll be able to go ahead and get these 2 done. One of the bigger issues is forcing the fumbles. So what I like to do is find challenges that are on arcade mode that you can also, user Sam Mills and just blast dudes. Remember, flicking up on the right stick is the way that you're going to go ahead and get those fumbles. Another thing that you're going to want to do is defensively in your lineup, you're going to want to go ahead and go to the defensive side of the ball and make sure that Sam Mills is middle linebacker number 2, so that on kickoffs, when you kick off, in the middle, he'll be right there. You can click onto him and you can possibly go down there, flick up on the right stick and get a fumble on a kickoff. All right. So now let's go to the actual solo and take a look, challenge, whatever, and take a look at what we're going to be doing, what challenge we're going to be using. We're going to be going into the rivals, all right, and we're going to be taking a look at, preliminaries, I believe I found, and then we're going to go down to scoring, because in this one right here, it's relatively simple. I choose this because, all you got to do is score 14 points, so you can get it over with at any time. You can also utilize this to rack up, a lot of points and touchdowns to complete MUTMASTER and things of that nature. All right, you're going to want to go ahead and put it down to easy, 1 star, so that way if you hit stick anybody, they're going to fumble the football. You're going to want to make sure that that is the case. All right, so now with the way that we're going to do this, right, depending on how you want to do it, you can try the kickoff method, because pretty much all you need is a challenge that has a kickoff in it, and usually you have to score several points to be able to do that, like over 7 or 8 points to be able to have a kickoff. Once you have a kickoff, you're going to be able to do it in any challenge. So this is just one that I'm using because I know we have to kick the ball off in order to score 14 points. So you can pick whatever you want, especially if you're grinding the regular stuff. The only issue is it's so much easier to get fumbles if you just go out there and pretty much do kickoffs. Kickoffs is probably the easiest route to go. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just try to score really quickly so that we can go to the kickoff, because punting them the ball, they're not going to really react properly if you punt them the ball. They'll just go and they will collect the fumble and do a fair catch. So you won't get them making you be able to try to hit stick somebody. So you actually have to score. So I'm going to go through all of it so that way you guys kind of understand what's going on. Defensively, if you don't get the fumble on the kickoff, you're just going to use your Sam Mills and not, just let them do whatever they want and then just try to hit stick whoever, comes up. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're pretty much going to do. Don't worry about these guys trying to take pictures. So you're going to select kickoff middle. In this case, that would be triangle. And you're going to see right there, immediately in front of my kicker, 51. There goes Sam Mills. So you're going to kick the ball off in the middle of the field. It doesn't have to be full power, whatever. As soon as you kick it off, you're going to click on the Sam Mills. All right? Now, you're going to try to maneuver your way around to try to get angle and rip this guy open. All right? That's what you're going to try to do each time. All right? Doing that is the way that you're going to successfully be able to accumulate those fumbles. Like I said, defensively, we're going to try to go, I'm going to kick the ball to the side so that way we just go ahead and have another kickoff. and then I'm gonna try to hit stick him. If I don't hit stick him, I'm gonna show you what to do defensively, because you can run nickel defenses where Sam Mills is off the edge, but I recommend usering. I highly recommend usering Sam Mills. So I don't want to blitz him. I want to have him as my user. So I'm going to show you defensively what I'm doing. So we're going to try to do the same thing, maneuver, and try to rip him again. He fumbles again. All right, so look, with that being the case, I'm going to punt the ball. So we just got two fumbles, right? And before I started this video, I already had two. So let me punt the ball to them real quick, so I can just give you guys an idea defensively what I'm talking about as far as getting, you know, more fumbles during the actual game, to make sure that you accumulate it as fast as possible. Because if you do it like this, you know, most of you guys will go through challenges relatively quickly, and the challenges are not the issue, it's the forced fumbles, right? So here we go. We're gonna go over here to normal, 4-6 normal. We're gonna sub in Mills because he's second, you know, he's second string because we're using the kickoff method, right? Then we're gonna go to cover one hole. We're gonna utilize him the entire time. I don't care what happens and who's doing what. I'm gonna try to follow the guy, follow him, and sometimes we're not gonna get it, that's fine. But if anything happens where you have to clean up, this is the other way you're gonna do it. If you miss maneuvering on the kickoffs, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what you're gonna wanna do. So just hang around, play around right here. You know, regardless of what's happening, it's arcade, it's 1 star. So right there, okay, we can't do anything about that. Ward, he just threw a quick pass, whatever, cool. And that's what I'm saying. At any time you can end this challenge, which is why I like it with the 14-point thing. And then we can just keep kicking the ball off over and over again and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we go the full game and get like 20 in the game. Whatever you guys want to do. But if you want to do it this way, you would have to wait it, and then you know, obviously clean it up. So that would be the alternate method in getting it. So you should be able to accomplish it relatively easy. I don't think that you'll have much issue doing it this way. Wait for him. Yeah, it looks like my team want him more than we want him. So I guess our best option is just, you know, kicking it off, doing kickoffs, bro. So you're probably gonna have to go that route. Maybe you take field goals and then do the kickoff. You know what I'm saying? If you get a turnover, punt it, whatever, and then try to, you know, hit stick them this way. Just remember that you have to force the fumble. And right now, all my players are just going crazy. So that's typically the way you would do it on defense. You would wait, and like I said, it's harder. You can see that. It's much, much harder to do it if you don't get it on the kickoff. So obviously, the kickoff is the better method. Remember also, you can go, like, I don't think any of you guys are gonna go 4 and out against the computer, right? So that's not even an option. You don't have to worry about, like, because that's the only way that the CPU would go back and actually play the punt properly is if that was the situation. So because I know that you guys are not gonna, like, arcade mode, you guys are just gonna come out here and just beat the brakes off the CPU. So it's not even a situation where we need to even talk about that. So, you know, objectively, I think the kickoff method is probably the easiest way. If you get 3 to 4 a game inside of this, that's fine. You do it a couple times, maybe take you like 2 days. If you're a savage, you'll go about doing it another way. But that's pretty much the easiest way to do it. And then now you can see that, you know, pretty much we've already done that challenge. So, okay, so EA is closing us out. All right, whatever, dude. All right, so let me let this thing reset and then we'll come back to the video because I don't know what this is doing right here. All right, so we are back after that. I don't know what happened ever since the patch. That happens randomly, which is why I suggested to you guys to be careful with how you're going to be doing it. But yet still, it's still registered because we started off with 2 and we still got our 2 forced fumbles. So as long as it looks like we're able to back out of that, you know, out of the challenge, it'll still register, which is a good look because you guys just witnessed what happened. So with doing all of these things, I think this should be something that you could probably do within a day or 2 to get yourself 100K. Relatively easy, relatively simple. You guys go ahead, grind that out, and then you'll be sitting on those 100,000 coins and we're pretty much good to go. All right, guys, so that's what I wanted to share with you as far as Series 2 right now and how you can go ahead and get yourself some coins. So let me know exactly if you have any other questions about what it is, and we'll get to that as well. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Much more to come. One love, y'all.